Have you ever wished to learn English faster, like a magician? What if I told you there are simple tricks to do just that? Welcome to the Fluent Storybook. This is where stories help you improve your English skills and confidence. Today, let me take you on a journey where learning English becomes easy and fun. Emily was a girl who loved stories. She would spend hours reading fairy tales and listening to audiobooks. One day, her teacher said, "Emily, your English is getting better and better. What is your secret?" Emily smiled and said, "I practice every day by reading and listening to stories. They teach me new words and how to say them. When I don't understand a word, I use a dictionary or ask someone." Her classmates started asking for her favorite books and audiobooks. Soon, they all realized that enjoying stories helped them learn English faster. Emily made a habit of reading aloud too, which improved her pronunciation. She learned to love every new word, just like she loved the stories. Emily also started writing her own short stories. Every week, she shared them with her friends, who gave her feedback. This way, she not only improved her reading, but also her writing skills. Sophia had a big dream: to travel the world and make friends everywhere she went. But there was one problem. Her English wasn't very good. She was shy and afraid to make mistakes. One day, her cousin from the city visited and spoke English so well. Sophia asked, "How did you learn English so fast?" Her cousin laughed and said, "I talk to everyone in English, even when I make mistakes. The more you speak, the better you get. People don't laugh at you. They help you." Inspired, Sophia started speaking English with her friends at school. They practiced together during lunch and after class. Sometimes they played games like Guess the Word or 20 Questions in English. Slowly, Sophia's confidence grew, and so did her vocabulary. She realized that speaking with others made learning faster and more enjoyable. Sophia even joined an English-speaking club in her town. They met every weekend to share stories, play language games, and have conversations. This extra practice helped her improve even faster. Mia loved watching movies. She could spend hours watching her favorite shows on TV. But her parents worried. "Mia, you're spending too much time in front of the screen," they said. "But Mom, I'm learning English," Mia replied. And she wasn't lying. Mia had discovered something amazing. She learned a lot of English by watching movies with subtitles. She listened to how the actors spoke and copied them. She would pause the movie, say the lines out loud, and even act them out in front of her mirror. Her friends noticed her improvement and started joining her for movie nights. Together, they laughed, learned new phrases, and even tried to use them in real life. Mia's trick was simple: listen, repeat, and practice. It felt like fun, but it worked wonders for her English. Mia also kept a notebook where she wrote down her favorite lines from the movies. She would practice these lines during the day, using them in her conversations whenever possible. Charlotte always carried a small notebook with her. Her classmates called it Charlotte's Magic Book because it seemed to make her smarter every day. What was in the notebook? Words and sentences she didn't know. Whenever she heard a new word or saw one in a book, she wrote it down. Later, she looked it up in a dictionary and wrote its meaning in an example sentence. "Why do you write so much?" her friend asked. Charlotte smiled and said, "When I write something, I remember it better. And when I use it in my own sentences, I never forget it." Her notebook became full of useful phrases and expressions. Soon, Charlotte's English teacher started noticing her improvement. "Your writing and speaking have improved so much, Charlotte. What is your secret?" she asked. Charlotte simply pointed to her little notebook. She also reviewed her notebook every night before bed, turning it into a habit. This regular review helped her remember and use the words in real-life conversations. Olivia loved sports. She played basketball, ran races, and even learned swimming. One day, her coach said something that stuck with her forever: "Practice is the key to getting better at anything." Olivia thought about this and decided to use the same rule for learning English. She made a plan to practice every day. In the morning, she read one page of a storybook. In the afternoon, she watched an English video on her phone. And at night, she wrote about her day in English in a journal. At first, it felt hard, but soon she got used to it. The more she practiced, the easier it became. Her speaking, reading, and writing improved because she made English a part of her daily life. Just like playing sports, Olivia knew that practicing regularly was the best way to learn anything, even a language. Olivia also found a language partner online. They spoke for 15 minutes every evening, helping each other improve their English and share cultural stories. Learning English can be easy and fun if you follow these tricks. Let's revisit what each of our characters taught us. Emily showed us the power of stories. Reading and listening to stories make learning enjoyable while improving vocabulary and pronunciation. When you read aloud like Emily, you also gain confidence in speaking clearly. Plus, writing your own short stories can take your learning to a new level by engaging your creativity and improving sentence construction. Sophia's story reminds us that speaking with friends, even when you're unsure, is a powerful way to learn. Making mistakes is not something to fear. It's something to celebrate because each mistake teaches you something new. Sophia's practice with her friends and her English-speaking club highlights how social learning can make the process exciting and effective. Mia's love for movies teaches us how much we can learn by observing and imitating. Watching movies or shows with subtitles is a fun way to pick up natural phrases, expressions, and accents. Pausing and practicing lines like Mia did allows you to master pronunciation and gain confidence in using what you've learned. Charlotte's magic notebook inspires us to stay organized in our learning. Writing down new words, their meanings, and example sentences not only helps you remember them, but also turns them into tools you can use in daily conversations. Reviewing your notes regularly strengthens your memory and ensures steady progress. Finally, Olivia's dedication to daily practice is a reminder that consistency is key. Whether it's reading, writing, listening, or speaking, setting aside time each day creates a routine that reinforces your skills. Olivia's example also shows how finding a language partner or community can add accountability and joy to the learning process. Remember, learning English isn't a race, it's a journey. Each trick shared by our characters is like a step on the path to fluency. You can mix and match these strategies to create your own unique learning routine. The most important thing is to stay curious, keep practicing, and enjoy the process. So, which trick will you try first? Will you start with stories, join a conversation club, or perhaps create your own magic notebook? Whatever you choose, take the first step today. Learning English is an adventure, and every effort you make brings you closer to your goal. Thank you for joining us at the Fluent Storybook. Keep learning, keep growing, and we'll see you in the next story.